Yep, there we go.
Good. Right.
Select your character. Let's get him.
Oh. We have some speedruns against him. I'm sorry if you didn't get to see that. I'm sorry if you've forgotten what point we're at in the story. Oh, please tell me I don't have to go back for the key. I have to go back for the key. Okay, you didn't save that. Off to an excellent speedrunning start.
Station Square will be departing soon.
Thankfully, the way that loading areas work, it's in the same loading area, so I'd have to wait for the non-existent loading times.
The train headed for the Mystic
Question,
Ruins
Tim.
will be departing soon.
Yes, go on.
The fact that I know where like all the stuff is and know what to do without having to check anything, impressive or sad? Or maybe a mix of both.
It is one of those things where it's a mix of both.
Agreed.
Let's be honest. It's pretty much the same for any game.
Oh, it wasn't close enough to do the thing, no, yeah, that's true.
Even if it's a bad game, it starts becoming impressive in the way of, I'm impressed that you could actually play through this so many times.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Oh, here we go, Tim. I think I know some good skips for this. I think. Is it there? No. Oh. I'll get it, don't you worry. This might not even be quicker this way. Oh, let me see if it's... Oh, wait, hold on. Is this quicker? What's this? What is this? I don't know. Doesn't seem quicker. None of this seems quicker on reflection. Okay, well, never mind. We'll just go through this manually, I guess. Okay. We're not off to a great start. I'll be honest with you. It has been a while, but like not like long enough to excuse this. Oh, actually, hold on, I'm gonna pause it for a second because I want to get the stream chat up on my phone, just in case. Nobody's gonna turn up for this trash. But there we go. Right, okay, I do know an insane skip for this, but I don't think I'm good enough to do it, I'll be honest with you. Because it involves, like, navigating, where, like, you can't see. Like, you clip out of bounds, which the clip isn't too bad, it just takes time. Well, it takes, like, time when you, like me, and you don't know what you're doing. But, yeah, it's ridiculous because, like I say, you can't see where you're going when you're out of bounds. You just have to kind of like know the times in your head, and then just sort of work from there.
Be careful not to fall off. Use the panel to jump. It may even help guide your way.
Oh, what? This isn't where I want to be. Oh. You know what? It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. For the record, this is where that skip is. You can clip into one of the walls here and just fall through. And then you like try and guide your way. You skip the entire snowboard, so it's not like it's like a minute faster. But like I said, I'm just not good enough to do it because I don't know. I kind of know what directions you need to hold. I just don't know how long for. So. It's not
also,
bad,
snowboarding signal.
Also, yes. Just yes. And you know what? Game came out in the 90s. Better snowboarding physics than Sonic 06. don't know if you've ever seen the snowboarding bit in that, but you can literally snowboard uphill. And by hill, I mean mountain.
Oh, is this Sonic 06? Yeah.
Yeah. You'll have seen it.
The
on
game was play it, yeah.
I was gonna say you'll know what I mean.
It's that one specific scene where Aaron's
He's going
losing.
back up the hill, and then he falls through. He goes like over like a little bump, and then he falls through. Oh dear, what a mess.
It starts with Aaron losing it, that he can still go the same speed on like flat ground, and John's just like, go uphill, dude, it'll be fine. And just
Yes.
right back up the hill.
It's the 90s, Tim. It's old. It's fine. It's got an excuse.
Yeah, this game does.
Yes, it does. 06 does not. For the record, 06 literally on the same hardware and console as Space Marine. And the PC version is literally a port of the 360 version, so I mean, it's, you know, it's the same. The same one that you've played is the same as the 360 version. That was a terrible time for that, by the way. Shouldn't take nearly 5 minutes to do that. Just like 3 minutes at most.
I'm pretty sure it used to take me about 6.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, but we're all retarded when we're kids. Technically, we still are now. You want to get into the nitty-gritty bit? I think we're at the Oh No segment.
For Station Square will be departing.
We are at the Oh No segment.
Oh no.
The bit where he continuously says the line "Oh no" as you hit him. Like, you punch him in the face and his response is just "Oh no." There it is.
You know who I imagine doing that?
Go on.
Your D&D character. Just something on
You know,
that level.
he's kind of the same character though. Not far off.
What? Let's
You give him a hammer and it's not too far away.
You're actually not wrong with that.
Oh no.
Oh, the classic line.
Oh no.
Classic line again.
Oh no.
There we go. Super hard boss fights.
Oh no! The Chaos Emeralds!
Wow.
Also, it wouldn't be unfitting for my dude to be completely and utterly used by the bounty. You wouldn't, you know. It's one of the things where like you probably wouldn't like expect it in the story, but you won't be surprised.
No, like, I could fully imagine, like,
They'll never
your
have, like-
character, like, I'm just imagining a situation where, like, the rest of us are asleep or something, like, in the city, and your character gets dragged away by someone, just like, oh, can you come and do this for us? You look strong enough to do it, and you end up,
You come and
like,
open this vase of the dark gods.
and your character's just like, oh, sure, that's fine. And then we literally get a recreation of when the Eldar reopened the warp
Yeah.
in 40k, something like the entire planet just immediately.
Yeah, just the town like cracks in half. The bloke comes up to me and he's like, look, right, so I want to open this vase, but we need specifically an eyeball, a tooth of a manticore, a spice jaw, a ribcage. Don't suppose you know anybody who has this specific list of things, do you? And I'm like, yeah, I do. I'll come do it for you. Oh, I wonder if I can get a thing off. Tim, you might be about to see major glitches. I've got to wait for him to do the thing again. You charge up a thing. Oh no, I don't have the boss thing. No, oh, this has gone terribly. That went terribly. There's an ability that you get later on that, obviously when you're replaying the bosses you have that ability, but right now I don't. So it just took even longer. It took like a lot longer there. Oh. Nice.
I just saw that you just went zipping around all of the ring.
Get. There we go. Yeah, there's an ability where where you do that, it like attacks like multiple bosses. Not multiple bosses, like multiple enemies. But because there's only him in this area, it'll just like home in on him like a ton of times, and it does it in like such a few amount of frames that it like does it like way faster than he can sink back down, so you just get a ton of hits off. But obviously, I don't have that ability yet, so it just went around and collected rings. So why is he a fish? Fish seems very
No, it was never
inconvenient.
explained.
I get he changes every time. That I get. It makes sense. Cool character concepts. Great. But a fish seems inconvenient. Going from like a 2-leg walking sort of deal, even like later on, 6 legs, I kind of get. And I kind of get like, alright, he must like want to be a fish because he's like a water god. Fine. But for this specific, oh hey John. Sorry, don't make the noise when you join. We are streaming, by the way.
I saw the purple dot. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. For this specific purpose, it seems very, very inconvenient. Even like later on, when he's like a big old fish, it's like, okay, you made water everywhere, so a big old fish makes sense. But now he's literally trapped in a pond. God, gnomes are a threat to him too.
As a note, Timmy, you okay to meet Will tomorrow and Dan? I've been asked to help prep the Dodgeball League team Portal 5, so I'll meet you in I&B if that's okay.
That's fine with me. Are you going to watch the stream, John, so you can...
Yeah,
chat
I'm
about
watching
the
it now.
games?
I've got it muted because
Oh, yeah,
otherwise it's awful, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's offensive, but yeah. Timo's muted as well, so that's alright.
Hey, we can't let him get away. Let's get to my workshop and we'll take
Fair
the
enough. Also, just saying, I
Yeah,
don't know what's
how
going-
long I'll be on because I've got loads to do tomorrow as well.
That's alright.
I have some unfinished
What are you saying,
business to take care of.
I don't know what's going on, but one of my roommates is currently losing it.
Oh.
Or not roommate,
is it?
it's more downstairs, but I don't know. But you know when someone's just like cry shrieking,
Sonic, wait here for a second.
Yeah,
if you get what I mean.
I guess, yeah.
I'm really not
only a
sure.
good thing.
Sounds
I'm really
terrifying,
not
but
sure
okay.
how else-
My guess is they've had the grade back.
Might not be
I
wrong.
guess it's impossible to know like exactly, but it's that time of year, so
To be fair, I can kind of see that.
Hey Tim, you know
Yeah.
you're like a semi-professional OC speedrunner at this point.
Go on.
Do you want to try and learn how to speedrun this game and we'll have a race?
Sonic, hop in.
No.
Oh, we ain't Big Robot Boy yet, Ian. Soon though, soon. I mean, not.
Oh, you're still pretty early in the game, aren't you? Are you playing Sonic or Tails at the moment?
Sonic. Bear in mind, I've only been playing this for altogether probably about half an hour. A little over half an hour. But I'm already 5 levels in. If you count this as a 5th level.
I don't really count them as levels, I just kind of like go through them.
Hey, who wants to fun facts about this?
Something just smashed downstairs.
Oh, you're on about
Like-
the D&D character. Yeah, he's a big old wooden robot.
Oh shit, I've accidentally turned volume on. I was wondering why you guys work with.
You were wondering why it was like an AIDS playing sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun facts about this level. if you set the resolution down to 144p, not 144p, sorry, 480p, and then have it windowed, the rectangle stays the same size, but the game shrinks. But because it tracks the size of the rectangle, and if it's over stuff, as well, they can home onto it, you can basically just home onto the entire screen at once. So just like getting like the high score on this bit is
Easy,
means
basically.
Yeah.
And well, you know, little bugs like that. There's little bugs like that are just nigh on impossible to try and catch, though, aren't they?
Oh yeah, well I mean this is a port anyway, so like there's only so much you can do. I've been speedrunning all levels so far, by the way, John. They've been doing a semi-decent job. They've not been like good, but they've not been bad.
Like, I just avoid speed, but I can't do speed running.
I mean neither can I, but I like going fast.
Gotta go fast.
I mean, I was distracted because Ian suggested a sort of semi-decent idea. I should try
Speed running the Chaos Garden.
the Child Garden, yeah.
I don't know why I keep saying chaos. I just kind of look at like the first 3 letters and think chaos.
My dream to be dyslexic, absolutely not wrong.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Luke try and not vomit during this bit.
Stick him in VR.
Oh god. Oh, dude, could you imagine playing this game as VR?
Oh no.
To be fair, I'm watching it and it does look really disorientating.
Yeah. Just kill a joke and throw the corpse over the finish line.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah, they're probably only light. For the record, during speedruns, I'm pretty sure this level is not discounted, but it's just like everybody just sort of accepts it because it's like on the rails. So there's nothing you can do. So when you watch like a speedrun this game, you can see the speedrunner physically dying inside during the entire time when they're like, it's so slow, but there's nothing I can do.
That's
Oh, I didn't mean to
That's
say
the
that.
thing. I imagine games that have a physical time
Oh, it's a wrong place.
ability. What would you call it? Like a physical time set where you can't
It's like on rails.
like. Pardon?
A
Like on
non-rail
rails.
section.
Yeah, that's it.
Amy.
Must be such a pain for speedrunners.
Yeah, because it's just dead weight, basically.
Well, to be fair, it's dead weight that everybody has.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but that doesn't stop it from being any more
yeah.
infuriating.
I hope you did the casino skip.
No, I didn't. I could have, but I didn't. Because the thing is, with the PC port, it has a tendency to, dare I say it, break. And you can just get stuck and you won't be able to get back to the main thing, so, yeah. It's not worth it. Because then it doesn't, corrupt the save file, but you can't do anything to get back to it. So, your save file is moot at that point.
See, I never had any issues with that, playing it off the disc. Are you sure it's not just a Steam thing?
It's a port thing, yeah. I mean, you can skip it in all of them, but you can't you can't always get back in this one.
Yeah, so.
It's sad.
Say that, John, but this is
that I
a
do
pretty
mean on PC.
specific glitch.
Yeah, that's
Pardon,
true.
Tim?
It is a glitch.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that girl is such a pain.
It's it's kind of awkward to pull off as well. Like, there's this, or if Keen's on about all night, what about? There's I can do the twinkle part skip, or I can do like the second half skip. I'll try. I'll give it a couple of goes.
You'll be able to ride the bumper car if you defeat the enemy driving it.
He's now telling you to do the technical park skip.
Yeah, no, I can try. I have a couple of lives spare. And by spare, I mean to waste. Because I don't think
Oh
I'm going
my
to be able
god,
to get
this
up
bit was
first time.
the worst.
Yeah, it still is, don't worry. I never was able to figure out what the rules are in regards to when stuff will injure you and when stuff won't. because it just
I
seems
think
like
the best route to go by is just try and avoid everything and hope for the best normally.
oh, well, I mean, yeah. Yeah, they are enemies, but you know, I can never figure out like what causes the difference between that.
Yeah. Oh boy.
We'll see if we can get Twinkle Part Skip. So coming up to the end of this section, I think. Oh, nearly. There's a bit right on the
I do
roller
wonder
coaster.
who designed some of this, because it is a bit of a case of like what were they smoking at the time.
A bit of a case. John, we're playing bump cars in space, and it's
You
supposed
know what
to be
I
in a
mean.
theme park. Right. So Twinkle Part Skip. At least if it's. Oh god damn it. Oh yeah, no, sorry, we can still go. If it's the one that I'm thinking of, is you wait until this roller coaster gets to the end. You don't go down the hole. There you
Talk
go.
of theme parks, I would had an idea earlier for something that would be completely stupid to do, but actually pretty fun.
Right.
I was thinking, you know, my NAS,
Get the camera stopped.
setting up a virtual machine, and
I have to back the camera out of the hole, I think. Or at least let me through the hole. I can't see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna hope. Did I hit it? Oh, it was close. There's a platform there that you can use to skip a lot of it. We can't see when you're going out the thing. We'll give it another go. Did I not lose a life for that, or did I get a spare life?
no, you didn't lose a life. You're still on. Okay.
There we go. Oh, I didn't like that wall.
I think I'm a few seconds behind.
That's
yeah.
right, that's just me. Yeah, I didn't like
But
the wall for some reason.
I basically was thinking setting up a virtual machine on my NAS and just literally play Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 and just see how long I can keep that going for. You know, never turning it off.
Oh.
So see if I can like actually keep it going for years, like or months. I doubt it'll last for years.
In terms of what? Like, what's the end goal here?
Just see how big the theme park could go, and just see how long I could keep it going, and just remote in now and again, and just leave it. You know, of all those things where it's like, why would you do it? But it's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, that'd be fun. If you can get the multiplayer working out. Oh no, so close. I did get it.
I've got to figure out how to actually port forward. I've tried it a couple of times with the other bits. I just can't seem to get it to actually work. So
It's always kind of dodgy, innit? Because, like, I don't particularly want to do it here because like, other people use the internet. It's like, it's kind of awkward doing it there because obviously other people use the internet as well. And it's like not all routed to fiddle with. It's, you know, it's all awkward.
I mean, our landlord's quite happy for us to do whatever so long as it doesn't incur extra charges, but it's still one of those things where
hauled butt after her.
it's like security's my main
Catch her
concern.
before it does.
In case there's any port sniffers out there or anything like that.
What's this bit? I didn't think this was what we're doing here. I thought there was like a whole bit. Oh no, never mind. No, I don't get 100% speedrunning. I'm not 100% in this. You haven't left. I tried to before and the computer crashed and it lost all the progress.
Yeah, but that was your computer, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's true. It took a lot of effort though.
I still say Sonic the Hedgehog should have stayed in 2D, I'm afraid.
I
Some of the
disagree. You can do it right in 3D, they just don't. They have good ideas, they just don't execute on them well. That's the thing.
Maybe. I'm not saying you can't have good 3D games from Sonic, I just feel like as a IP it does better on the 2D platform.
Yeah, but again, that's because it just gets more like care and attention, frankly, in the 2D segment. section.
I wouldn't
Like-
say that. I would just say mechanically it's better. Like part of the thing with this game is the camera, because it's trying to follow it around a 3D space, and it's in a 2D space when you're going quickly. It's just easier to see what's going on than it is like here.
While
So-
yes, you also haven't played Sonic 4.
No, I haven't. To be fair.
It's that's a 2D Sonic game. And you also haven't played Generations, which is still decent.
I have played Generations,
I haven't.
and it is pretty good. I
There's
did
room for
like it. Yeah.
but yeah.
Like I said, I'm not saying you can't have a good 3D Sonic game, because you can do. Just
You know what I think?
I think it does better in 2D. It's just my personal opinion, is all.
I think they've almost hit the nail on the head at the moment. There's two things that they're missing. One, the boost thing is... The idea itself is not terrible, the way that you execute it is terrible. In that, like, you collect rings and it does it? No. Because it should be a reward for going fast. It's a boost. So if you had it so that it was like, you had like a meter that was essentially like a speedometer, and then when you go over a certain speed and then you're allowed to boost, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Because that would be a reward for going fast, the point of the game. So yeah, do that. That would be a good change. And the other thing is, at the moment, it's way too on rails. Like, you physically, even if you're trying, you can't go against the grain and force you to do certain things. Something more in the style of this, where it's more like open to you taking your own path through stuff. That's better.
See, I'm not so fussed about it being like
Not bad.
linear, so you can't take your own path. So long as the rest of the like mechanics just feel natural.
That's the thing, nothing feels natural. Because, like, the way that they implement linearity just doesn't feel natural. It just feels kind of clunky. What time did we
See,
go
I
last
suppose.
time?
Pardon?
Didn't see.
I didn't either. Yeah, I agree. Forces are good bits, Ian.
Amy?
The music.
Oh, man.
Mainly.
Where can she be?
The consistent thing that's always been fantastic in all of them.
I'll cut him off at the Mystic Ruins.
Is it Red Mountain next? I think it's Red Mountain next. Oh, Tim, you know what we get next, actually? We get, you know, that ability that I didn't have before.
Hey
And
there,
we get that
Cold
now.
Crane.
So
you
I'm
better
not gonna
get Amy to me
mess
or
it
I'll
up anymore.
squash ya.
Do it.
We're gonna save the cutscenes faster. Fun fact about this: they didn't remodel Amy from the Dreamcast version, so it's still the old low poly version. While he's holding, because it's part of the model.
Hey, what's happening here?
So that's why it's so pointy and stuff.
Oh no, it wasn't Generations I played. It was Sonic Heroes.
How do you get those confused? There's like
'Cause
two
it was-
decades between them.
Because it. I don't know, to be honest.
Sonic Heroes was a good game, I'll agree.
Shoot,
But
I've lost her again.
some people say that it's like the third, like Sonic Adventure. Disagree with that. It's not, just because the gameplay is like totally different. It's a good game. It's just not.
Yeah, the gameplay is definitely different from the Adventure series.
Yeah, I'm with
didn't
Ian.
play the
here.
campaign of it.
Hey?
I'm also being told to play Generations.
Agree.
I would
It's a
not.
fantastic game.
Oh.
No, you should. It's got 2D and 3D.
It's not that. I paid nearly 900 quid for a laptop. I can't afford to be buying games at the moment.
This is the
Stills.
ancient light. Try
No,
the light speed
no,
dash toward
well.
the enemy. With this,
Dude,
you can
check
now
if you
do the
can
light
get it.
speed attack.
You might already
I
have
don't have Generations, I know.
it. Okay. It's a good game. Get around to it. at some point.
Particularly when you consider I'm also buying a steel longsword as well. But thankfully the guy is willing
Feels
to wait to make.
unnecessary.
Well, no, okay.
Ah.
So,
Ian has a good point. You can lend it off Luke's library.
oh, fair point. I'll have to ask him. But yeah, with the sword, it's basically I was at Wolf's Head, HEMA group on Monday, and they've let us move on to steel swords. But they didn't have enough for us all, so I borrowed Chris's training sword, which is he doesn't use it much anymore because it's a lot heavier than the other long swords, and he's got a better one. But he was basically looking at selling it when he mentioned that when I said I normally prefer the heavier long sword, and he's looking to sell it at like about 120, which is dirt cheap. And I said I would totally be interested, but I wouldn't be able to pay him till next student finance in April. But he said he's quite happy to wait till then, so...
That's nice.
But yeah, that particular sword I think is about 260 new, something like that. So to get it for 120 is dirt cheap. And yeah, it's a bit nicked in that from where it's been used, but
It's
that's
a sword,
it.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, it will do the job. And like I said, I normally prefer the heavier long swords anyway, because while they're slower, I already have the strength and speed to use them, and the heavier blades make the more effective blocks. So that's why I like the slightly heavier blades. So beeps.
Tim.
Yeah.
Give me an out of 10 for what you've seen so far for this level. Impressed? Yes, no?
Decent.
No, thanks.
Again, far faster than I used to do it.
Oh. It's fun. Oh. Bit of a camera clip there, it's fine. Don't worry. That was the one thing that always surprised me about this game. Of everything. So this game's notorious for having dodgy collision, right? Go through walls and stuff. Even though
I
it
don't
doesn't
know what you're on
particularly-
about.
Well, it doesn't particularly. It's just that like some like, the
Sarcasm.
early no, I know. But it's just like some of the early versions had like slightly dodgy collision. Yeah, right. It's infamous for that. But moving platforms, it always does really well with. Also, yeah, no, music's great. Moving platforms never seems to have a problem with. It does it really well. And moving platforms are just. I mean, you two will learn as you get more into Unity. They're really hard to not have stuff clip through them.
Yeah, I know.
So it's a weird, like, it's weirdly backwards.
I actually know because I tried doing a little platform game
hard,
when you
isn't
first got me to. Pardon?
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah. Like they just start clipping through, and then it just kind of bugs out and throws your character model in a random direction half the time. It doesn't like it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it's just like a weird thing for it to do right, considering that it kind of shouldn't do it right.
Ready to roll, champ?
By all accounts, it shouldn't. It doesn't make sense.
Roger.
Oh boy, are you excited, mate?
Wonderful playing sound. Everybody's favourite playing sound. Totally doesn't sound like oh, on for the next 5 minutes. Actually, maybe it goes away when it turns into a chat. You are?
Just asking why John's aching so much.
Yeah, keep going.
That's all.
John's always aching. That's fine.
What did you say?
Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Used to
be doing it for an hour again tomorrow because I'm helping the lead team to doing more training. So I've been offered to go join them. Partly because it helps them out, partly because I really will try and get on the lead team. So
Ian knows what's up. It's like what do you call it? It's like Star Fox. Not good. Who wants to know fun facts on this level?
Go for it.
Within the first act of this, there is a model and animations for a giant flying robo-dragon that was cut at last minute. And
That
it's
would
sad
have been.
because it would have actually made the level fun. It was like similar to this one has like a boss at the end of it. It would be a similar sort of thing, but it would like fly around and stuff. It would have actually been cool. Which is shocking because nothing about this is cool. Well, I guess
Sound?
I guess like the sort of like panning around the egg area is cool, but I don't know. I guess I would prefer this to like a 5-minute long cutscene where I can do anything, but you know, that's not a. I need more fun facts. What are the cutscenes for content in this game? Oh, here's a fun fact for you. The robot in this, you want to get it, right? Sega received a ton of requests to give someone a gun and have him shoot stuff, and they were like, no, we really don't want to do skip kids, we don't. So they're like, fine, we'll make a. I know, alright, don't you worry, we'll get to that. And then they were like, well, we'll make a character for it. So they made the robot. And then I don't know what happened between now and Shadow the Hedgehog. Something changed.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say to that. That is really just stupid.
It's bizarre. Also, fun fact, Ewan Organ is the only character that you see from birth to death in the entire franchise. At least in the games.
He dies?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Spoiler alert.
You've played
Game.
this before, then. You on?
He dies in this game?
No, I didn't say he died in this game.
Oh, right. I was just suddenly like,
Brutal. If he was like around for like 5 minutes and then just got killed off, that'd be.
out of interest, which games did he die in?
Can't say that. Can't say that because I'm going to do the second one after this, I think. And I actually have a. Not really, I'm really. It's on the cameras, so.
So it's one of those two.
Well, no, they're just the ones I'm planning to play.
Alrighty, we're in.
Heroes actually has like the other one, doesn't it? The less cool one.
I forgot.
I feel like what's about to happen is a very John thing, by the way.
Landing gear in this mode.
Building a cool plane and then forgetting to put landing gear on it.
I can't argue with that. That is something that, yeah, I would quite possibly do.
Yeah. Heroes has VK one or two.
No
It
time
does.
to talk now.
It's
We
less
need to
cool,
find Amy.
edgier you want to do.
You're right, my
That's
friend.
not a
So
good
here
thing.
we go.
What's wrong with Edgy?
I mean, there's plenty wrong with it on its own, but specifically this one is just
Too
not
many
good.
ideas, you fools.
He's literally like all these lines in it are just like, oh, I'm gonna kill him.
Wow, okay.
Whereas like Thingy actually has like an arc in this. It's weird because it's like it's not like a bad character arc either. It's actually like a decent one. It's bizarre because it doesn't fit with the game because the game is not good.
The one that got me in this game was Big the Cat. Like, I just don't get why he was there.
You gotta pad the roster
This makes
somehow.
it harder for us to get to the bridge.
I hate it when he doesn't listen.
But
Oh no. I have a fun fact about that, but I'm not gonna go there. It's not worth it.
Go on, go for it.
Are you sure? Alright.
Yeah, do it.
If you go in first person mode in Heroes and you point your camera, she winks at you. Turns you and winks. The only character in the entire game that does that. So it's a specifically intended
This must be
thing.
the way to the sky deck.
wow. It would be
You're
that
welcome.
character as well, wouldn't it?
Yep.
It's not the kind of content you want to go looking for online.
And they say the game's for kids as well.
The game is for kids. Well, by that point I suppose it was. But
Ian's gonna go try it right now.
do it. No, go on. Well, I don't know. Boundary Breaker might have it on this channel, maybe. I can remember seeing it somewhere on a video. I can't think of who does Easter eggs off the top of my head. Oh, I need to do the do's. Oh, I
For a
wasn't supposed to
split
go that way. Alright.
For a split second, Will, I thought you was trying to think of a channel to suggest him for the Rule 34 stuff.
No. Go on Reddit, there's plenty of that. Oh, okay. That's not a... that's the whole speedrunning thing, that's just a game broken thing. What happened there? I'll attempt to skip that out, because that's not worth it. No.
And
What
then
happened?
collision. You know you were saying how the collision's not that bad.
No, moving platforms is decent. There we go. I like this
I always
level.
found this bit a pain because for some reason, like there'd be times when you just would not grab hold of it, like whatsoever.
Yeah, I concur on that.
The thing that gets me about this game actually was the fact how all of Tails' levels are the exact same levels. You've just got to race Sonic.
Oh yeah, there's Eggman at the end.
Yeah, you race Eggman. Like
That's
other
it.
than that,
But
and Sonic has a longer story on it, but
yeah,
to start off with, it's just the same thing.
Well,
And
it pretty much
it
is
would be
just-
good if it actually like was more difficult, but Sonic always gets lost anyway. So it
yeah,
doesn't
the AI
matter.
is fantastic. The thing is, like, it's fine for like Tails here because he respawns when he gets too far. But you can't do that in the race because it has like a little tracker at the bottom. Which, to be fair, they
Yeah.
100% could have done it on the race. They just because they had to add them to the tracker. Also, I never use the handles on this. I don't know anybody who has to use the handles on this.
Hang on to something.
YouTube didn't even know how to wear handles on this.
I'm not even sure what you're on about, but
The wind blows you off course when the ship
Yeah.
speeds up and slows down. There's handholds that you can grab onto so it doesn't blow you around.
I didn't know.
But you wouldn't, yeah, I was going to say, you don't need
Yeah.
it.
I was gonna say, I don't remember ever seeing them. I certainly never used them,
No, nobody uses them.
even if you were
Most
hanging
people don't know
around.
they exist. I wouldn't know they exist if it wasn't like you sometimes home onto them. No, no.
To destroy a
We're gonna get lucky.
cannon,
Oh, hey.
into its center when the cannon
So we're making a Sonic game this game, Jimmy.
If you want to try and animate everything and model everything, yeah, sure.
Don't do fast forward. It's perfect. Content.
I mean, I still, like, Chris is still expecting us to make a multiplayer game, so...
Put Twitch in it.
Pardon?
Put Twitch integration in it. That's technically the best multiplayer
honestly,
you can do.
that's what I'm thinking, and I think it would be really good if we made it multiplayer with the Twitch integration.
I agree.
Just because then
It's the best way of
more
doing it.
than
Well, we're not
anything-
playing actual multiplayer. We're doing it
He's expecting multiplayer because I might have dropped us in it.
I know you dropped us in it. I'm not happy about it, but
Yeah, sorry.
for the sake of, you know, satisfying that request, while also
When you say you dropped us in it, John,
it means
you said
he's
it,
told,
and he.
yeah, he 100% dropped us in it. He told him.
Yeah, I did drop us in it. There's no, like...
Well, no, to be fair, he dropped yourself in it because it's not our fault because we didn't promise him it. It'll just be you who's disappointed in.
I mean, he won't be disappointed. At the end of the day, we're still there making a game.
Yeah, I'll be disappointed.
He will not be disappointed.
Sorry, we'll see. If he does he stream off?
It looks like they stream a couple
no.
of times a semester. They basically do it more for students to ask questions and stuff like that.
Oh.
Also, this is a really fucked up camera angle.
Oh.
Gets worse.
Oh, what the fuck?
There you go.
This game, I'm afraid there are times when it's almost unplayable because you just end up
It's the
there
gravity,
weird ass.
Yeah.
That didn't hit you?
The gravity, I think. It's just the fact that the gravity is so messed up. It doesn't like it. Because like the geometry isn't moving. It's just changing where like it thinks the source of gravity is. But the game doesn't appreciate that
Also.
at real time.
Also. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. Feel me.
Oh no, go on. Is it like
I
straight up like
noticed-
not appropriate for stream or what? For God's sake.
It's
why
not
am
that
I
it's,
stuck
it's
here?
only basically, we're currently on 2 views. I'm assuming you're watching this, John, still.
Yeah.
Ian's probably gone.
Yeah.
If that's what you think.
Notice how he went as soon as we
Yeah.
started. So,
Yeah, say, his last message was, I'm ready for the Rouge boots. So,
Wonderful.
oh
Yeah.
no, he is still here.
There are.
What?
Hello.
Still here?
Are you watching it?
My
too?
number said 2.
Are you lying, John?
Yeah, I'm
My
watching.
number says 2. What the hell?
Ah. Well, Twitch is not
No.
Twitch is not very good then, is it?
So genuinely, Ian, like, my chat says that there's 2 people watching. Will's
Well, on my
does,
phone
John's
says
does.
2.
How many does yours say?
Is that it?
It might be.
How many does your,
But let's
like,
check out the
Twitch thing in the
bridge.
bottom say, Ian?
Yeah, it'll take a second to catch up.
Are you logged in maybe, Tim?
I'm
Yes.
logged in. Oh, it says 2 as well.
Who's lying? Ian clearly isn't because he's typing in the chat. I know I've got to
can-
go. John, you're lying.
I can send you a screenshot that says otherwise if you want.
Maybe Twitch is getting smart to the fact that most of my views come from you lot, so it's like now.
Not the birdie.
I don't know how far to go with this because I wanted to go for pizza. Should we do 2 more boss fights?
Chaos Emerald.
John.
You say that literally as I
Got 2
put up a tweet saying you're streaming.
This is all I really need.
Finish Sonic at like, nah! A, I've got to be up at 10 for work. B, oh, hold on. The best character is coming out at the moment in the entire game. What a magnificent beast. And his legs stop flying. Okay.
Get rid of these pests.
I like how, like, he's absolutely huge, but his eyes just look dumb.
And don't disappoint
Like,
me.
they're pointing in different directions and stuff. Oh, it's fantastic. Favourite character out of any in the
Yes.
series.
Well,
Metal Sonic is the best according to Ian.
He's cool, but you're kind of. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. Oh, I got hide in that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but he's cooler. Having said that,
To be
Sonic
fair.
Adventure 2, Metal Sonic was the best. He's so fast. He's like 10 times faster than everybody else.
I mean, that was the whole point of him, to be fair.
No, but this is in the multiplayer.
Stop it, Sonic.
Oh.
So, like, you could come 100% blitz your opponent, but he's constantly on ice physics. That's the thing. He's really fast, but he's always on ice physics.
Out of my way.
So,
No.
he just.
The animation for this part is so bad.
He was motion
You know-
captured. Did
Don't
you know?
hurt him.
It wasn't motion capture, that's a lie.
Okay.
Because I'm very certain that was a lie.
Can you imagine what kind of messed up human being would be motion capturing this? What kind of proportions would they have to have?
I'm pretty sure we could do better at the game jam.
Losing altitude.
Hurry,
I'm
Tails.
not going to comment on
Take
that
Amy and get out of
because
here.
I feel like you're dropping us into further problems.
I'll find that Eggman.
And no
I'm,
one
ju-
can
I'm
hold
just
us to
waiting
it
for
this
it to
time.
turn out Chris is watching this as well, and he's like, "Oh, motion capture multiplayer game would be pretty good," and like, I'm pretty sure that'd actually be a murder. Like, you would be getting stabbed, John.
Yeah.
If I'm to continue,
Amy
I
is
need
a
to
hedgehog,
change this
yes,
ship
Ian.
back to its
She is
original
Amy
shape.
the hedgehog.
There must be a switch somewhere on the
Watch my
bridge.
dress.
I've got to find it now.
Everybody else is freeballed it.
Because it would be inappropriate for a woman not to wear a dress.
Oh yeah, but your hero can go around with his schlong out. And Knuckles can have his 4 heads out. That's no problem with that. Also, Big as a cat and he's ginormous. And that's the biggest problem. He's absolutely huge. He's bigger than the robot, who is intended to be ginormous. Also, fun
To be
fact,
fair.
it's the guy who wants to know an actual
Ian,
really...
you really do make me wonder sometimes. You just said, why can't Amy be in the nudie?
Because she's 12.
That's a good point,
Do
actually.
you
Yeah,
want to
she's a
follow up on that,
12-year-old.
Ian?
Yeah,
Um,
she's a
She's
child.
12 in the canon.
Who wants... Yeah,
Yeah,
they're all, like,
she's a little kid, whereas Sonic's meant to be, what, 16?
14.
That's okay. I was about to say, if Sonic was 16 and he had Amy chasing him around, then that's getting questionable as well. But
I mean, the whole Sonic lore is friggin' questionable. Yeah,
True.
Tails is
Just
9.
leave it to me.
Oh, actually, Tails is 9 and he's
Six of the Chaos Emeralds.
naked as well, actually, I think is the point.
Well, they all are.
I even found Chaos's missing
Even
tail.
Big was like, yeah, I'll slap a belt on,
You
that's
won't
me
get
done.
away with this, you madman. I will. You're no match for
There's
Oh,
only
well,
one
at least
respectable
Eggman's
dressed...
dressed.
I was going to say, there's only
Can
one
you ima-
respectable dressed person in this, and it's the bad guy.
Destroy them all immediately.
Maybe he's right. Maybe we shouldn't be allowing all these underage animals to just be wandering around. Oh, my actual fun fact. You know Duke Nukem?
Hmm.
The guy who voiced him is the guy who voiced Big.
I can't believe this.
Okay.
It's like, it's one of them where it's like, what? Actually, no, somebody Google that, that might not be right. I know it was a famous voice actor who was like, he's pretended to forget how to do the voice so that he's never asked to do it again.
Wow.
Because he doesn't want to do it again. Stop it, I'm trying to charge up the thing. Keeps on bumping into it.
I mean, that is the whole point of the Sonic claw, Ian. Like,
What is he
he's
saying?
getting beaten up by
See
farm
Tim,
animals.
see Tim, you see how much his health went down? That's the thing that I was on about.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm,
That's what I
I'm
was trying to
getting,
do earlier.
I'll be honest,
Didn't
I'm
work.
suddenly having flashes of The Hobbit in my head, because this is reminding me of,
What about this
level
remind you of Lord of the Rings?
What
What part of this?
I
One of
don't
the
know what
levels-
Lord of the Rings you were playing, John, but I was playing something
level
different.
6, Tim, The Hobbit, when you fought the spider bosses at the end.
I'd say they were pretty different. To start, they actually had a level of terrifying to them.
Hey,
You're in a big circular area.
You're on a
It's
big
hit and run
circular spaceship,
tactics.
Tim. Come on. You remember. Also, this isn't supposed to be hit and run tactics. I'm abusing a glitch to get it done quicker. It's
No,
not supposed to
you're
be.
doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing I used to always do. Is that not how you meant to do it?
You're supposed to just like lob a thing into his mouth and then hit him once. Not charge up the thing and then
glad you finally made it.
do the combo.
I thought you got lost or something.
Oh, okay.
Spaceship
You
in Lord of the
learned
Rings.
You know
But
what?
yeah,
if,
no,
if Lord of the Rings had a
it's
spaceship,
just the
I'd-
way.
Come back here.
It's just the way you were. Just the way it was being played. It just reminded me of that specific part of Hobbit.
I don't know why, but when Ian put spaceship in Lord of the Rings, I just imagined the scene at the end of the first film where Aragorn's fighting some orcs, and then all of a sudden just like a giant bullet goes through his head.
Did you say
And there's just
Aragon or Aragorn?
Aragorn.
Aragorn, not Aragon.
What's he died in?
No, I was going to make
Yeah,
a
he's
joke
Aragorn.
where just at the end of the first film, like a bullet just suddenly goes through his head, and like the camera pans around, and it's just an orc from the 40k universe. Then
Just one. He'd do well, to be fair. In fact, you know what? He'd do
Yeah.
the best, and because they kill him, they just regrow. There's like 10 more.
yes, because orcs are fun, guy.
I need to see if I can find that game on PC and replay it.
There we go. It's the wrong fictional magic series.
For starters, that's
it's
spelled
just
wrong.
my
It's
way
on
of
about
pronoun-
Aragorn from the Inheritance series.
It's
That should
just
be
my
spelled
way of pronouncing
R-A.
things. I'm sorry. I'm from Hull. I don't pronounce things properly. There's
Ian, the
worse
problem
ways-
is he's retarded. I can say it because I am too. This level's awkward. Not like this one. No matter what, I've always struggled with this one level. Not like struggle, but you know, just kind of.
Oh yeah, I know the
John.
one you were on about. The bit that got me for this level is the water bit. You know,
The
where it starts
snake.
filling up.
It's not just me. Have a look at that link, John.
No, I was
That,
just
that,
looking
that
for
isn't
that.
that isn't second hand. That's still being properly sold.
Wow, okay. I actually kind of want to buy it.
Oh, God, what is it? This is why you
It's
have
the
no
Hobbit.
money. Oh, this is definitely why you have no money.
Well, no, I'm not going to buy it because, like I said, I don't have. I need the money to live, but. If we get any more, oh no, because there will be Steam vouchers, won't we? If we win, it will be on
Depends.
Steam.
Yeah, I'll be able to trade him with someone for money.
Yeah, maybe.
Trade him with Luke, maybe. In fact, yeah, Luke will have him.
That's fair.
Luke will go through. The bit that gets me isn't this. It's a bit later on where there's just like some really like awkward platforming that you need to. Can I get into that?
Yeah.
Whoa, yeah, yes I can. I'm not gonna make the snake, can I? Hi! Oi. I did make the snake, but
Oh,
am I too low? Oh, I'm clipping through. Oh, I'm getting off this. Ooh, that was a little spicy even for me. Ah, can't see anything. I'm gonna get a checkpoint just in case.
the walking up the walls part.
Oh yeah, the walking up the wall part. Oh,
Yeah, that just sucks, that bit.
Ah.
I'm kind of surprised there's still new editions of that game at all. When was it released? Like 2001? I know because we've got that game on Xbox downstairs.
24th of October 2003.
What was that
That
time?
late? Oh, I thought it was earlier than that.
2003.
Yeah. I thought it was earlier than that. Not gonna lie, the graphics could have been a bit better for that time then. But hey ho.
The game shit.
Pardon?
Nothing.
Ah, there's more to a game than just graphics, Tim.
I will agree with that until the end of days.
You say otherwise
I do agree.
Sonic Adventure would be
Oh no! Can somebody tell me what just happened there?
You're being shit about what the?
Yep. Happened again. Oh, and on I saved it. It's all good. I think it just doesn't like me going so fast. Ah, yeah, it doesn't like me going so fast. I think the boulder's programmed to catch up with you no matter. Whoa, Jesus! It doesn't like that. Turns out
I
you
would
can go
slow
too
down a
fast.
bit because it definitely looks like it's a case of if it gets too far behind, it's forced to chase up with you.
It's like the truck in the second one, but
Yeah.
No.
Switch to light up the wall panel.
This is what we mean by it's just awkward platforming, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have no idea how long it took me to get to this bit. That snake bit absolutely killed me.
Yeah,
for
the
God's
snake
sake.
is just annoying.
Yeah, the snake is. Okay. The switch is always annoying me here because they never behave. Oh well, like it's not that they don't behave; it's that like it just. I'll say it this
I
level
just find the interface for it is like it'll not be interface, but I just find the pattern for it is just a bit.
the fact that if you like accidentally nudge it, then you got to cycle through the whole thing again. That's the awkward bit.
Yeah, it's too easy to knock.
Yeah, yeah.
You're actually making me really tempted to try and get the Hobbit and do a stream run through that.
Do it. I'm gonna start like proper playing through games on stream nowadays. This is fun. Yeah, we capped off Space Marine last night. Good fun.
Ooh.
In total, we were at what did we work out last time? It was like 6 hours or something.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we were talking earlier about the download, weren't we?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, trying to download off Twitch is just a pain.
You know what's funny?
What?
When I got my sister on the computer and on like the right part of Twitch and everything, got it done about half an hour.
this?
Twitch must have fixed the shit then.
They haven't, because she accidentally downloaded one of the wrong ones, and I had to re-download it tonight, and it took half an hour to do the one. So I don't know what changed.
This is what I mean, it's just terrible. But the worst thing about it is you click download and it just sits on preparing for ages, but you don't see or get anything. Like, it's
What's
just
this
a
place?
small spinning
Where am
circle,
I?
and that's all
This
you
is
see
really
at
weird.
all, nothing else.
Yeah, like I get the large video files, but still. Hey, how much games have you played in this series? Actually says that we have 3 viewers now as well, which is cool.
Why? Why did this have
Hang
to
on.
happen?
Okay, so I am gonna mention it then.
Terrible.
So,
the
Will,
stream's going to end in a
I
couple
must
of minutes.
Stop this now.
Is this?
You know
is this? Oh, go on.
you know what we've just done about The Hobbit and buying it? It's not me.
That's even worse. I had hope for you, Tim. I was training you, and you've betrayed
What
me.
was that all about?
I'm
Oh,
not going
you
to let
said
John
you
play
would-
it.
I don't think
You're
I.
not, you're not going to let him play it. You know what? I appreciate that. Denial tactics. Yes, I've
Did you
trained you.
really just buy that game just to spite me?
No, he probably bought it. It's like he was hoping that there'd be a VR mode.
What's he doing?
If you actually bought that game just to spite me, I will kill you.
Not in a weird way, Tim, but I will love you. Actually, I'm gonna call the stream here because I need to go and eat pizza.
Yes, that's fine. Are you still going to be in the chat to eat pizza?
No, actually, because I haven't
Fair.
watched any YouTube videos like all week, so I have a
Need
ton
to
of
catch
stuff
up.
to catch on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm end the stream. Thanks for coming along in. We'll probably we won't be doing it tomorrow because of the game jam. And on Monday we're recording hopefully the first one of our podcasts. So probably Tuesday, probably.
Yeah. Just a reminder, I won't be there Monday night,
Why
so
That's fine.
it will. So if you're online Tuesday, I'll be on you. Oh, wait a minute. Oh.
I'm gonna end it. Thanks for coming along in.